guys, my name is Alex and this is my channel Life with Fibro. If you're new here, my name is Alex and I have a chronic illness called fibromyalgia. And this is my channel regarding my life living with my chronic illness and is used to spread awareness regarding fibromyalgia because there's not much known about it. So May is Fibromyalgia Awareness Month. So for the month, I will be uploading one video a day, every day for the whole month. 31 videos, 31 days. Today is day 10 of the month. And today's video is going to be about something that somebody asked me to clarify more on. In one of my previous videos, I mentioned the flu-like symptoms that come with fibromyalgia. And someone asked me to talk a little more in depth about that symptom. So that is what today's video is going to be about. It's going to be about the flu-like fibro. So what I mean when I say the flu-like symptom of fibromyalgia is, this is a symptom that I didn't even know was a piece of fibromyalgia. Like, I didn't know it was a symptom of fibromyalgia until I started experiencing it myself. And then I looked it up and was asking a bunch of people if they experienced it too. Because when I think of like a chronic pain illness, I didn't think of like a flu-like symptom. So it's definitely something that needs to be talked about. When I say flu-like symptom, I mean when you have fibromyalgia, there'll be days where you swear you have the flu. And I don't mean like puking flu. I mean like you feel like you're running a fever, your whole body just aches. It's like, I call it like the flu-like aches. You feel like you're running a fever, you're just sweaty, you're cold, you're freezing cold, then you're sweating, and then it literally feels like you have the flu. But then when you check your temperature, there's no fever. You go to the doctor, flu test, there's no flu test. It's just a symptom of fibro. So I call it the flu-like fibro. And it's definitely one of my least favorite symptoms of the illness because you can be perfectly fine and then all of a sudden you feel like you have the flu. Mine triggers, I know a few of the things that trigger for me to feel like I have the flu is where I wear something constrictive. So if I wear like a bra, like if I wear a normal bra for too long, not a sports bra, but a normal bra for too long, I start getting really achy and like fevery feeling, and I feel like I have a fever coming on. And then eventually, if I don't end up taking it off and put something more comfortable on, then within an hour of me starting to feel that, I will feel like I have the full-blown flare. I feel like I have a fever, my whole body just aches. I'm either shivering because I'm so cold, or I'm like sweating, or I'm going off and on. What else causes it for me? Another thing that triggers it for me is alcohol. It won't happen that night, but the next day after I have any sort of alcohol, just even a sip of it, I'll have the flu-like symptoms all day. And no, it's not because I had alcohol and I'm hungover. It's a symptom of fibromyalgia. I will literally feel like I have the flu, but I have no fever or anything. So that's just kind of what I mean with that symptom. That's kind of how I explain it, is it literally feels like you have the flu. You feel like you're running a fever, you're super achy, you're freezing cold, and then you're sweating, and then even sometimes my throat will get sore. I'll get a tension headache sometimes with it, everything, but it's not the flu. It's just a symptom of fibro. It just feels like you have the flu. So I wanted to talk to a few things about how I kind of relieve this symptom also. I have three main ways. One way is that I just started doing is a heated blanket. My wife just bought me one not that long ago, and that definitely helps when I do use it. Number two is a warm bath with Epsom salt. If I feel like when I start feeling the flu-like symptom, I have issues with temperature regulation. And that's what I mean when I say I'm freezing cold and then I'm sweating. Like my body, like I can feel my body having issues regulating my temperature. Or at least it feels like it. But when I take my temperature, I don't have a fever. So I don't know if it's really having issues regulating or if it just feels like it. But if I feel that coming on, I will soak in a warm bath with or without Epsom salt. Especially when I'm having issues where I'm freezing cold and I can't regulate to warm. If I soak in the tub, I soak in a warm tub, it normally feels like it levels my body out and I will stop the teeth chattering cold. But the main thing I figured out when I first started getting the symptom, and it's something that I continuously do now, is when I feel like it coming on, and I will drink an emergency packet, you know, just the emergency C's, like there's multiple different kinds, just the emergency C vitamin packages. I'll drink one of these really fast once I feel it coming on, or when it's already been dealing with it and I just can't handle it anymore. I'll take one and normally within like 20-30 minutes it completely goes away. Well, not completely goes away, but it goes away enough to where it's not like bothersome or anything anymore. Normally if I drink that, then my body starts having like the flu-like aches, and within like an hour of it, most of the time within a half hour of it, my body doesn't feel like it's having regulation issues anymore, and I can stay warmer, stay cooler, and I'm not like continuously going up and down, freezing and everything else. So I just kind of wanted to go into more depth about what like the flu-like symptom was and what it felt like, and then just kind of some remedies. But the emergency C is definitely something that I would recommend if you're able to do it, because it definitely has helped me a lot. They're kind of expensive. They're between maybe like $14 depending where you go for a 30 pack of them. But it definitely, like, that's one thing I swear by is emergency C. Those things definitely help me when that symptom is coming, because I know it's definitely not the easy symptom to deal with. It's one of my least favorites, and it's really hard to deal with physically and mentally, because you're just like, I swear I have the flu, but like I don't. It's just a symptom. So that's what today's video about. If you have any more questions regarding this, comment below. Also, don't forget the 12th, so on Wednesday, is Fibromyalgia Awareness Day, so I'm doing a Q&A video for that day. So don't forget to comment below. Don't forget to comment questions on my previous video so that I can include those in the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope you have a great night.